Alright, welcome to a new video. Today is the last video of the week. Happy Friday to anybody watching. Oh, this comes out on Friday the 13th. We got Abby in the corner. Waving hi. There she is. Today's video is me breaking down what's in my travel bag. It's right here. Got my logo on it, so it's very easy to stand out in a crowd of bags when I'm looking for it. I don't know whenever I would be looking for it,
Someone stole it.
If someone stole it, easily identifiable, and that's the key to traveling. Keep everything identifiable, so if anything happens, you could be like, hey, that's mine. So, speaking of the exterior, we're going to just kind of shortly talk about that. We're going to Disney, so a lot of these pins are Disney orientated, and I wanted to keep this on here. It kind of gets in the way, not going to lie, so I may take it off. I just know pins fall off really easily, so if you're looking for something that can be like rugged and take it anywhere, pins are probably not the best option, so that's why it's easily just kind of unclippable. So I'm actually going to do that now, and we're going to maybe reattach it later, but just for the sake of recording this and for the sake of having a very minimalistic look, as I'm very heavy on aesthetic, we're gonna leave it at this. We got my very generic Target branded bag that I kind of modified a little bit to kind of be more suited towards what I would be using it for. Easily identifiable side, and if we're moving on to this side, we have a pouch that I actually did the unboxing for yesterday, and if you want to watch the unboxing, it'll be right up in the corner somewhere. Right in this pouch is something that I'll be having on me at all times, which is my wallet. I took my ID out because I made the mistake, I think it was yesterday's video. I had my ID in it and I showed everyone it. So in this pouch we also have any bonus SD cards, and they are also micro SD, so these are just adapters, but this is really important because I do have a GoPro, so I could easily slide one of these out, put them at GoPro, and not have to worry about transferring SD card from Canon camera, which I'm currently recording onto the GoPro, and it'll just take up a lot of time, and this is at least to ease my mind and not have to think about it too much, which is very important when you're recording, because the more you think about something, the less you're probably going to be recording. If you guys are interested in the pouch that I actually have right here, this is the Rough Enough pouch. I don't really know what to call it. It was very cheap on Amazon, and that's the main reason why I wanted to go for it, is because I wanted something that I could just kind of bring anywhere, that was rugged, and I wouldn't have to worry about losing it. It does have a locking mechanism, so it's not going to fall off easily, but I could easily unclip it and attach it to any backpack that we're going to be bringing on a trip, so that if the case may be that we're going for a smaller bag or more tactical, I guess you could say, unclip it, clip it onto there, and I have all my SD cards and wallet, so never go without it. Moving on to the back, it's just a basic backpack. There's a middle pouch area. I'm gonna call everything a pouch, so that's gonna be a common theme. Pouch. Alright, for when you're traveling with a suitcase, you can just slide the suitcase handle right through this area and just kind of have everything stacked. Works out really well. Right on the bottom here, I don't know if you guys can see it too well, but I do have a string. I can pretty much attach anything with the string. I don't really have a use for it right now, so it's currently unused. But right next door, we do have this little tag that I kind of keep marked because I have a lot of zippers on this backpack, and sometimes it can get fumbled up on which zippers are which. So I do have this one that's marked, and I strongly recommend this to anybody that travels, because this is a game changer when you're trying to rush and open up your bag and you don't know which one you're opening. So this one is the main compartment, so we're gonna worry about that later, but I just figured I would let you guys know. That is my little travel hack of the day. I think that's really it for the exterior. Moving on to the pockets now. This front one has absolutely nothing in it. I'll keep paperwork there, so if I have like airline tickets, I can just keep this open, and I don't like anything sticking out, like if there's like a bulge or anything, I don't like that. So I just keep this flat and not have to worry about it. But right behind that, I can just keep 10 or so lens wipes, so if you do travel with a camera, or if you're like a travel vlogger, blogger, whatever you want to call it, they're always there for you whenever you need to clean your camera, and comes in handy more than you would think. The next section, this is where the majority of our tech is. I like to keep it all in one section so I can easily access it all at once and not have to worry about digging through the main compartment and have everything falling out. Just comes in handy. So all the way on the left side, my little C hard drive is 2 terabytes, comes with a USB cord. I still have a MacBook that has USB, and I just prefer it. So very rugged, has a rubber casing, so even if I drop it, or I believe waterproof, don't trust me on that. Look it up for yourself if you guys like it. Hasn't failed me yet, and I've been using it for pretty much the whole time I've been on YouTube, even before I started this channel. That's always been what I use. Right next door we got mine and Abby's passport. I can just kind of leave that in there. I'm going to leave it in there so I don't lose it, because that's very important that we have that. But it's just kind of in the middle so I don't have to, again, dig through anything. Right next door formerly a pen, pencil, marker little like section where it was like sewn in like thirds. I ended up ripping that out because it was just aggravating. I never bring pens or pencils on with me. Everything is just in my phone, which is right here. If I happen to die on the plane, I have 2 portable chargers. This one's Abby, this one's mine. I have to say that because she's been getting very defensive over whose charger is whose. So I just keep them there. I ripped up the seam so it fits perfectly. You gotta make your bag exactly what you need, and this is what I needed, so worked out perfectly. Moving on to the next section, into the main compartment. Again, got the tag. I usually have the main compartment tags up on top so that it doesn't like fall out or anything. Unzipper it for you guys, and open it like a book. I don't like that it opens backwards. Does that bother you guys? Like, it should open like this, right? It's just me? I don't know.
It's me too.
Yeah, it bothers me a lot. So we're gonna start on this side because there's a lot less exciting things. We gotta build up the excitement. It's just kind of a netted compartment that is probably for clothes. In case a flight ever gets delayed or they have bags for an extended period of time that we weren't expecting. I got my sweatpants, keep them on the bottom there. I got my headphones, which I'll just be bringing everywhere because I just love these things. If you're curious about them, they are Paw. This is one I've been using for roughly 4 years. This is not the one that Abby got me for Christmas. These are my old ones I used through college. Right in the middle, I will say I got a little another travel hack. A Velcro pocket. If you don't have any space, make space. Right in here we got my airplane adapter, we got the charging wire because these are Bluetooth and I'll probably be using these for Bluetooth on the flight, but in case the battery dies. I also have my headphone wire. I think these are just Beats. I don't actually use the ones that came with the headphones. I just kind of use the ones I've been using. I feel like that's actually common because I see a lot of people commenting saying that they do the same thing on multiple videos. Right next door we got my favorite little section. We got Spider-Man slippers, and right behind is actually a GoPro that's already loaded up on, get rid of the hair, monopod I guess you can call it. Doesn't extend too much, but I kind of am happy about that because Disney has pretty strict guidelines that you can't have an extending tripod. I keep it in between my slippers because it's the most padding that I can get throughout the whole entire case except for the very back, which is full. I'll explain why later. But yeah, this is pretty much my clothing compartment. If something happens, we're pretty much set for a couple nights and I won't have to worry about that. Zipper this part up, and then moving over to here to anything you would need in like the washroom. We got wet ones. You may want to make fun of me for this because it's like, oh, what are you, a baby? But if you use these on your flight, or if you're ever going through a theme park and you start getting the really greasy snacks, and it may go over your head when you're in the moment because it's like, oh, I'll just like wash my hands or whatever. But if you have one of these in your backpack and you don't have to like get out of line or anything, you just have these and you can use them whenever you want. It comes in handy and it's very effective and you should definitely try it out. Strongly recommend. Another travel hack. Boom! Alright, kind of drifting away from the washroom area for a split second, but this is mainly just because these are my 2 charging ports, I guess you could say. This was for my Canon camera that I'm currently recording on. This is for the GoPro that is in here. I forgot to mention, I do have the GoPro Hero 7 Black, so if you guys want to see what my video quality is, the test footage for a couple of videos for the silver, and you guys can kind of see what that looks like. And if you guys want to continue seeing what it looks like, why don't you like and subscribe, put on push bell notifications, and I'll be testing it out a lot because we're going to Disney in 3 days. So this is a huge week for us, and if you guys like Disney, if you like traveling, what are you doing? But we're turning to the bathroom area. We got this waterproof section, so if something ends up like shattering, spilling, or whatever, it'll at least be locked in this one area. I say shattering because Hollister made the great idea to make their cologne made out of glass. At least it looks like it's pretty thick glass, but I'm currently using Hollister Coastline and Jake. I wanted only this one, but they had holiday bonus packs where they had these 2 together, so I said, whatever, I want this one, but if this one smells kind of good, no big deal. So I'll be bringing these 2 with me, and they fall under TSA guidelines for the size. The only thing is they are glass and they are sometimes weird about that, so I'm kind of nervous. And if worse comes to worse, I can just put it in the suitcase with all the clothes and just check it in for that. So we're gonna put these back in, and then right next door to that we got 360 style wave control pomade because I got a haircut. And it's much shorter now. I don't know if you guys can really tell. Don't worry about it. I wear a hat for a reason because I hate my hair. Whenever I'm not going to be wearing a hat and I need to style it maybe for a fancy dinner when we're in Disney.
This is like the 5th time you're bringing that up. I'm expecting a fancy
dinner.
Yeah,
I've been kind of hyping it up for a while, so we might actually have to go on a fancy dinner now for this trip. But worst comes to worst and I have to drag her out and go on a fancy dinner. I'm kidding!
Yeah, it would be.
We got a pomade that can fancy hair it up. So I'm gonna slide that back in. Another honorable mention that I might have to put in the the clothing suitcase. I'm just gonna refer to it as the clothing suitcase. I do have hair clippers. TSA approves hair clippers, but it's up to the TSA agent to kind of decide whether or not they actually want it. It's just a Phillips DeRelco kind of basic hair clipper. That was so stupid. But I've been using this for a while. Great quality, fully metal. I think waterproof again. Don't take my word for it. A lot of these things are, in my head, water resistant. When, whoever knows, maybe they're not. We're gonna ignore that and move on to my deodorant. I just got this recently from Walmart, and if you use Old Spice Timber, let me know. I don't know. Let me know what kind of deodorant you guys use. Just leave it in the comments and let me know what you're wearing in your armpits. And other places.
No. I wear Secret.
What? Oh, like the brand Secret. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like keep it a secret. I'm like, probably keep it secret. Ugh, this bag is heavy. Then moving into the back, final compartment, most important part of this bag, arguably tied with the camera. This is what I edit on. This is what I do all my graphic design on. This is just the most important part. Videos would not go out if it wasn't for this, and I've been using this for many, many years, and it has never done me wrong. It has a little bit of a heating problem, but other than that, does very well, and I love it. Currently recording on a Canon 80D. I used to record on a Canon Rebel SL2. Very grainy, and I needed the upgrade, I guess you can say. My lovely lady over here got it for my, oh, it was the anniversary?
Yeah.
Yes, it was for the anniversary. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I've been using it ever since, and it's going to be recording pretty much everything you guys see from here on out, and I'm very, very, very appreciative. That's really it. Keeping it simple. It's a very, I'd say heavy, but it's roughly, I got the luggage weight so that we don't have to kind of go to the airport and it's like, oh, you're over 50 pounds, good luck. But this is roughly 10 pounds. You don't have to worry about carry-on weight, but it's just something that I wanted to kind of show you guys that this bag is kind of on the heavier side. If you guys liked it, again, like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. We are trying to hit 100 by my birthday, which is on the 19th, November 19th. And if you guys are looking to give me a birthday present,
subscribe.
No. Oh, yeah. For a birthday, yeah, let's do that. Birthday present is an easy subscription, doesn't cost you anything. Smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, smash the push bell notifications, whatever you want to do, I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, next week we got Florida, Disney, and if you're watching
Gatorland!
Possibly Gatorland. And if you're watching in the future, definitely check out those videos. This is the bag that will be going with me. Florida all the way into 2021. If there's anything that changes, I will be posting an updated video, but that will be in the future. For now, this is what you got. Hope you guys enjoy. Do whatever you're doing. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, see you Monday.
Bye!